Good morning. If you can hear me and if you can see me, please let me know in the comments. I'm going to switch over to the comments. So if you let me know, I know you're here. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Now okay. I think, yes. Okay, awesome. Well, good morning again. And I hope everyone who is here is bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, because I am not. But I'm going to try to get myself together. First off, I want to say you're going to see me look down quite a bit because A, to avoid this light that's already getting on my nerves, and B, I have notes because we only have an hour and I want to try to stay on task. And y'all know your girl be wordy. Okay, so I'm going to try to go back and say hello to everyone. First, if long sentences, I can't read long sentences. So if I skip a sentence read, that's why. Hi, Grayson. Hi, Jabria. How long have you guys been here? So for the next 25 minutes. Okay, Natalie, Devin. Let's see. Who else is here? Sin, hey. Hey, party people. I hope it's a party. I hope it's enough of a party to at least wake me up. Let's see. Barrett, I'm so excited. I'm excited too. I've been working on this for a minute. We'll pretend like I'm reading that. I know it says something important. Hi, Portia. I had to I went in and made moderators of a couple of you who weren't moderators, who should have been moderators. I love what was I thinking all this time. So I think I got everybody. No, I did not. Hello, AF. Tamara. Author 2 Athena is in the house, y'all. So y'all know it's going to be good. Hello, Morgan. So let's see. Sam Wicker. Hello, Sam. Okay. Hi, Charlie. Let's see. Did I miss anyone? Please forgive me. I know I'm always saying that, but please forgive me. I don't want anybody to think I was skipping them. All right. So I'm going to assume everyone here has their packets. If you do not have your packet, it's in the description for you to download it. Now, we're going to be covering like the top half of the packet today because we only have an hour. I'll put in a bunch of other goodies for you that you can go through later on and as you're in your leisure, so to speak. Yeah, and forgive me because your girl also is going to ramble. So since we only have an hour, there's no way we're going to cover every single thing that we could be covering today. There's no way. The purpose of this is for you to like avoid, can't totally get rid of everything, but avoid possible burnout and recover your power. You know. So don't feel like you're pressured in any way for this because you're going to always have the packet to look back on and the video to look back on as well. So no worries. Everything about this is no stressing. No stressing whatsoever is allowed. The book. Yes, look in the description. There's a link that will take you to my author page on the book section. And once you go down to the bottom of the book section, the tabs will be there for the booklet. If any of my moderators have the link, can you just throw it in as well so anyone else can get to it? Oh, that's so sweet, Charlie. Thank you. Okay. I cannot read that. I'm sorry. All right. So I want to start off with segment 1, and that is recognizing your worth and giving yourself permission to be included. Okay. Let's get the hardest part out of the way. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. You go through your whole day doing whatever it is you need to do for everybody else all the time. But do you count yourself? Do you put yourself in the mix? Most likely not. Especially creatives and caregivers, we tend to put ourselves on the back burner. So what we're going to do today is concentrate on being included in the mix. Included. None of that back burner stuff. I'm not having that. Let's see. Okay, so before we begin, I want you to go to your packet, and the first thing that's in your packet will be a contract. And this is a contract that you are going to be signing with yourself, for yourself, like a promise note. Let's see. Let me go here. I have a picture of it. There you go. So this is what the contract looks like. I also have a blank version of the contract where you can write your own promise, but I put this in case someone was like, I don't want to be bothered with that right now. I just want to get on to this. So right now, take the time, pull it up, and sign your contract. I'm giving you a minute for that. Here's mine. Let me know when you guys have done that and you're ready to move to the next part. The important part of this is to remember that you count too. It's in the same place, Sin. It's in the same place. Good morning. Hi, Mama. So you have your moment for that. Everybody should be close to just reading that and signing it or writing your own. Again, there is a blank version too on the next page. Thank you, Portia. Hungry goats come first. I understand. Goats are included as well. So I'm going to move forward because I don't want to lose too much time because we have quite a bit to cover. Okay, let's see. Move that. Go back to... I'm telling you, I love StreamYard so much, but I hate where their buttons are. It's always so close to end broadcast, and I'm always afraid I'm going to hit that. Okay, so segment 2. Everyone, you still with me? This is choosing your choices. Simple, right? So you promised that you're going to include yourself. This is the year of including me, in my life, and not putting me as a back burner project. You did that. Good. Signed your contract. Now what you need to do is what I call the fun part, and that is write down the things you want to do. And by things that you want to do, I literally mean whatever it is you want to do. Do not limit yourself to, oh, I'm not going to be able to do that. Mm-mm. Right there. If you want a ice cream shop on the moon, write it down. Write it down. Don't tell yourself you can't do it. Just write down whatever it is you want. Now, granted, an ice cream shop on the moon is going to be one of the harder things to pull off, but do not tell yourself right now that you can't do something because you wished it or dreamed it. Just write it down. You do not get to say what can be done right now at this moment. You just don't. Sky's the limit. Again, write them down. Let's see if I can find. Your desire sheet will look like this. And again, the most important part of this exercise is no matter what it is, write it down. So go have at, and I will put up mine. I don't know if you're going to be able to read mine, which is kind of good because I've married Orlando Bloom quite a few times. So I might have a better chance with Jason Momoa right now. Thank you, Lisa. While you guys are writing out, filling out your desire sheet, I'll share a couple of mine other than, marrying Orlando Bloom because reasons. One thing I want to do is I want to create animations this year. I've always loved animation. I've loved animating. I've been trying to fool around with it a little bit. But I want to sincerely take one of my shorts and make it into an animation. I want to make a board game of Shattered based on Halstead Prep, like prep school life. I want to make a board game of that. And I started writing out some nuances of it, but again, I let everything else jump in front of it and be more important. And we're not doing that this year. The other thing that I want to do, and this is what I want to do for our community, is I want to create writerly planners. And I mean specific for people who are, hey, I'm about to write this book. I'm going to embark on a new novel, a new novella, whatever they're doing, a new epic saga. I want to create some planners that are targeted for authors. So, and that'll come along with stickers and everything. Y'all just wait because these stickers are going to be bomb. All right, and that's just to name a few. So go ahead. You have a few minutes to do that. Have at. While y'all are doing that, I'm going to go through the comments. Right? And can I just have both? I don't know how Katie feels about sharing them or nothing, but Lisa is fine with it now. So we're going to go with that. Yeah. It's been on my mind for so long, but we'll talk more about that. Some of that I can see. The goat's 2-finger whiffs, the goat nose above the horizon. Oh my God, Maggie. I adore you so much. Okay. Yes. Yes. And this workbook is a bit long, but we're only doing the top section, so don't panic or anything. Because I put some habit trackers and some like to be read, TBR lists and stuff like that. Monthly calendars that you can use for however you want to. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm going to give you guys a few more minutes to go ahead and keep putting stuff on your list. But remember, like, you may not get everything down during this live stream, but that doesn't matter. You still have it. Oh my God, my voice is already given up. You still have it to work on. And that's the important part. Something about writing stuff down, there's like a magic to it. I don't know how to explain it, because you can dream and wish and want and also achieve just by dreaming, wishing, and wanting. But something about writing it down kind of seals it. It's like a universal contract you do whenever you say to-do list kind of thing. Okay, I'm going to keep moving because, again, I don't want us to lose too much. Did I do this one? Yes, I did. That doesn't mean you have to stop right while I'm talking. The next segment, which is segment 3, is prioritize. And this is a really big, important step, because now you have your contract that you said, I promised myself. And now you have your list of things you want to do. Ice cream shop on the moon, marry Orlando Bloom, write a book, or whatever it is that's on your list. We won't go by my crazy list. I mean, not marry Orlando, but trust. We're going to hang out. I have a plan. Now, prioritizing may be the second hardest part of this, but it's still one of the key components in getting everything done. Like, for real, for real. So let's go and find that sheet. Your priority sheet will look like this. And this is where you're going to rank stuff of importance. And what I mean by that is everything on your list is important, but some things are more time sensitive than others. Some things are easier to chart out than others. So anything that's time sensitive, there goes the list. Anything that's time sensitive goes first in the list. It's not that it's better or more important, but time sensitive is what it is. For example, write a book is on the list. Write a book by the end of January, time sensitive. See what I mean? So rank the stuff that you just wrote on your list. And if you don't get to everything right now, again, don't panic, don't pressure. This is an exercise so that you can move forward with it on your own. So go ahead and rank, and I'll show you mine. I'll show you some of mine. There was no way I could get everything on the sheet in enough time as an example, but you'll see what I'm saying. All right, so go ahead, everyone, rank, and I'll go back to chat. Woo, pray for my voice, everybody, pray. I missed something. Stop. Woo. Yes, I can't lie. I have, okay. I have a fanfic that I wrote that involved me being in a relationship with Wolverine and Gambit, because I could not choose, so I did not. We'll talk about that another time. Oh, yeah. Absolutely go through your list and put at the top of the list what is time sensitive. That's the most important thing. Then rank the rest in according to the order you may want to do them. Remember, this isn't written in stone. It is not concrete. It is for you to be conscious, to make conscious decisions, and conscious decisions move you forward. You get more done, if that makes sense. So you go from dreaming about it to scheming about it. That's what's up. See, I kind of do that too, but I always have little sneak attacks that'll come in like, oh yeah, remember that time when you said you wanted to make like do a cookie thing and give away cookies to everybody? Now you can do that for Christmas in 2022. I have so much of it worked out and so much more to go. I even found a company that will help me put the pieces and stuff together, get the board created, that kind of thing. I can't wait to play it. My goal for that, the board game, is to have it done in enough time for my kids for Christmas. And it'll take me that long because I have to do all the artwork. And let's see, did I hit everybody? Oh, trust, I'll keep you posted on that. Anybody that's in my Patreon, the no matter what level you are on Patreon, you're gonna get a board game. Thank you. Okay, so I think we got everybody. Again, if I missed you, just yell again. Just say, hey, what's going on? And I'm gonna give you another minute because prioritizing stuff is it takes a second. My whole list that I did wound up being like 2 pages. Now mainly 2 pages because of how big I have to write stuff. But I had a lot of stuff and it made me see some stuff I really can push further away. Other stuff I don't have a choice but to do in a more timely manner. And some other things I still got some planning out to do. And that's going to bring us to segment 4. Did I miss? Please forgive me. I know I did because I just saw Zara. Hey girl, hi. Boo Patreon. I love Patreon. I've had it for so long and I just love it. I know you hate it. You should make us buy them. Buy what? No. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No. You talking about the game? No. You are my patrons. You support me. And I can't define how much that means to me. I can't. So no, I will give them to you. And then if you want to buy some to give to other people, you can. But if you are a patron, you're getting it. And I do give away a lot of stuff, but I promised myself that when I started my author channel that I wasn't going to be selling me all over the place. I wanted to give me away. I'm friendly. There are things I do have services that I offer, but those are like formatting. That is kind of part of that is my side hustle, doing formatting for indie authors. Get your coin. I love you guys so much. Zara, I promise you, I have a Ko-fi. I do. I just haven't learned how to maneuver around on it. Maybe I can sit with you one day and you can help me out. I do have a Ko-fi. Okay, people are saying hi. One more minute, guys, to deal with that little part. I love you. Thank you. I love you. Yeah, I know you are a Ko-fi warrior. I feel like I'm missing somebody again. So if anybody else came in that if I didn't address you, I didn't see you, just message again and it'll catch my eye. And yeah, and I love doing the packages. I got a few that are coming out pretty soon, actually. My fear of going to the post office is what slows me down, and I don't trust my kids to do it right, so I have to go. Y'all are so sweet. Yeah, I built my Ko-fi a minute ago. I think I had it around the same time as my Patreon. No, my Patreons I had it for a couple years before, but I didn't use any of the platforms. It's like build it and they will come kind of attitude. So I built everything I could because I didn't know what was gonna take off and what wasn't, and my Patreon took off. All right, let's see. Let's go back to the brand. Close that. So now we're going to do the part. This is segment 4 where you're actually creating the plan. So you promise to take care of yourself. You listed what you wanted to do, and now you prioritize what you wanted to have happen. You did the hard part. To me, that's the hard part, is prioritizing. That may not be the hard part for you now that I think about it, though, because I'm just weird because everything on my list is number 1 in my head. So now this is where you're going to dig deep in the plan, the steps out of what you want accomplished, where you're going to pull the tasks that calls for what you're doing. So for example, one of my tasks is to do some animation like I spoke of earlier. The reason it is prioritized so high on my list is because I have a eye disorder that's slowly robbing me of my sight. This eye is already gone. This eye is trying to catch up. And I won't be able to do the animations once I completely lose, all of my sight, which is inevitable. Excuse me. I'm not going to be sad about this today. So, but that being said, that is why it's high on my priority list. People will look at it like, well, that's like some kind of fun thing to do. Well, it is a fun thing to do. And it may be more important. Less important than some of the stuff I need to do. But it's also one of those things that if I don't do it now, I won't be able to. You know what I mean? So your priority sheet, let's see. Your priority sheet will look like, not priority, I'm sorry. Your breakdown sheet will look like this. So what you're going to do is you're going to put one of your goals that's on your priority sheet, the top one on the goal line. Under the goal line, there's a space where you can actually write in why it's a priority. Maybe to remind yourself why you put this the way you did. Now I'm going to show you mine. Let's see. So again, the animation. And give me a second. Let me find my physical copy of that because I can't see that. Okay, that's lovely. I can't find it. But anyway, it's probably sitting here and I passed it twice. But you see where I wrote what the goal was. And then I wrote why the goal was priority. You do not need to do that part, but I like to have it where just to remind me like, hey, stay on task. Now you'll notice under, now I do have my note for that. You'll notice under that is when I started writing in the things that I think that I need to do to pull off the goal. Now you may realize like, hey, I don't necessarily know every single solitary step that I would need to do it. And that's okay. You're still going to put in what you think you need to do in order to have goal accomplished. Some of you are going to end up having to do more research on something. Like if you wanted to build that ice cream shop on the moon, you might need to contact NASA and see if there's some pointers they can give out. Might need to contact Ben and Jerry and say, hey, how'd y'all do the formulas? Whatever it is that you don't know, you're going to have to figure that part out. So, again, my example, I already know how to draw. Pretty good with that, with what I have left to work with. But I do need to get into practice because let's see, the last 4 or 5 years, I have not drawn as much as I want to. So that's going to be practice. I need to purchase a tablet. I need to purchase a drawing app. And yes, I am literally breaking everything down. I need to learn to use the new hard and software. I need to find an animation program. Then I need to learn the animation program. Then I get to put all that into practice. And then I continue to practice. And then I schedule in ink, not in pencil. I schedule in ink times to create animation. And right now I'm thinking, I broke down number 9. I'm thinking it's going to be 5 days a week for at least an hour per session. Mornings and afternoons, because your girl not doing nothing in the evenings. I'm not. The only thing I'm motivated to do in the evening is write fantasy. That's it. So I'm not going to practice drawing. I already know that. So I'm not going to set myself up to fail. And I want it to be one weekday and one weekend day off. So the 5 days will give me a weekday where I'm not called on, like maybe on Wednesday when I'm doing appointments. So I have to visit the outside world. And a weekend, like Sunday, because I don't want to do nothing on Sunday. It's the Lord's Day. So number 10, I want to keep working on it until it's done. And there's no end date on this particular one. So one goal, the reason for it, and the breakdown. That's what you want to do. Everybody clear? Does that make sense? Oh Lord, it jumped again. Let's see. Sarah's here. Sarah! I totally sang your name. Colin! So glad to see you. What time is it where you are? Sarah, I'm loving your videos, and I'm glad I'm a patron because I got to see the stuff first before it came out on YouTube. Yeah, I'm bragging. What? That's what's up. It's Sunday fun day. Yeah, and the thing is with this, you can listen to me ramble on today for a minute. You can do this anytime. You don't even have to do this at the stream. You know what I'm saying? It is Sunday. And I'm so glad y'all are here with me. But I get it, It's 10:30 in the morning where I'm at. Facts. You know what? See? I'm saying. And then you know these things, so you write these things down. Thank you. Thank you. So another minute, everybody, so we can move on to the next part. How are we on time? When I'm alone, I'm never sure. Let's see. Oh shoot. Yeah, we got to get moving. Sarah. Awesome. Guys, please go to Sarah's channel and check out what she's got going on. Okay, so it's kind of a good time for everybody except for the East Coast of the United States. See, Mama, that's what I'm saying. Okay. The packet is there for you, so you can always jump in. I can't read the lowercase, so forgive me. I'm I love this. Set your goals for success, not failure. Yeah, don't set yourself up to screw up. You know what I mean? I know I'm not going to do it. I know I'm not going to do anything in the evening, so I'm not going to promise myself that I will because I'm not going to lie to myself. Understandable. Let's see. He did. Good. Good. I'm glad because I was a little bit worried. I figured what would really happen is a lot of people would catch up on us later on in the day or days to follow. All right, guys. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sarah, y'all don't know how much I love Sarah. When I first came to the community, Sarah is the one who put her arms around me, say, "Hey, come join us, have fun. You're weird, I'm weird. We love you." And that was the best thing that could have happened to me because I was 150% terrified. Not that I'm any less terrified. Let's see, but I feel welcomed at least, and that's what the important part was. All right, what's next? Oh, okay. Segment 5. Here's some ideas to include. Okay. Now, when I say ideas to include, this is for to keep you motivated, to keep you pepped, and to make you your own coach. So you're good at helping everyone else. You're good at reaching out. You're good at doing all those things that's outside of you. This is for inside of you. So sometimes taking care, I'm going to read this. Sometimes taking care of yourself includes things you need to do, but don't want to do. Now, look, I assure you that my need to lose weight has not, fostered a want to go to the gym, nor has it fostered a want to eat right. I am a great cook. I can throw down, but I hate cooking with a passion. It is an absolute chore to me. 100% sure. I cannot tell you how much cold cereal I've eaten in my lifetime because I didn't want to cook. Just just being just being honest. So I have two self-inflicted roadblocks that are not allowing my desire to get fit cruise on by. So the situation calls for revamping, not ignoring. Okay. Just because I don't want to do those things, I got to figure out a way to make it work. So, me, I'm the queen of breaking into song and dance at the drop of a hat, no matter where I am. And that includes Walmart, I am sure. There's video footage of me nay-naying through the aisles. I know that there is. No one has brought it to me. And if they found it, they were like, we're going to spare Aphrodite Fat Bud out there jiggling. I know there is. Oh, yeah. Thompson twins. Don't let the Thompson twins come on because I become the fourth member of that group, no matter where I am. You want to trigger you want to trigger me dancing and singing and acting a fool? Thompson twins will do it. And yes, for you children out there, the Thompson twins were a trio. I'm judging you if you didn't know that. So, all that said, my love of dancing and singing gave me the idea to put on my own private concerts 4 days a week. Private being the most important word in that sense. So, however long it takes for 5 songs to play through, I'm going to be shaking my groove thing five days a week. Now, I'm going to start off with some Bruno Mars. to get the, juices going, because your girl kind of sedentary. So we ain't trying to have no heart attacks or nothing. Then I'm going to put in 3 of my favorite 80s songs. Look, I'm trying to contain myself because I'm already thinking about the Thompson Twins. 3 80s songs. And then I'm going to end it with some Michelle, Something in My Heart. And if you don't know who Michelle is, I'm also judging you. As far as the cooking part goes, and again, nothing is going to ever make me like cooking. Just doesn't. So what I've decided to do is do meal prep, which now takes my hate for cooking to only having to do it one day. Cook my meals for the week. I've been exploring this. I've been loving it. I've been actually eating real food and still some cereal because I am lazy. But meal prep was my solution to that. So the point I'm trying to make is, when you come up to one of your goals, but you have roadblocks that are self-inflicted to stop you, you got to go around them and figure out a way to make it work. Me having private concerts and doing meal prep is going to assist the whole goddess thing being all groovy. Okay. Now, let's see. Yeah. So get creative. Here's some ideas you can do. Now I went on Amazon, and somewhere on my desk, here they are. I bought these plain playing cards, right? So in the mornings when I get up, I pull one of those blank cards and I write an affirmation on it. And the affirmation can be anything you want to say. Literally can be, hey girl, hey, this day is yours. Here's an example of one I did that just says, you are strong. This is the first one I made this year. And it's like, get your pencils out, get your markers out. You don't have to be a great artist. You can literally just write words. Another one I have, like, I am thankful for today, because that was all I could muster. The point is, you want to say positive things to yourself. Positive. Bam. Change the world by being myself. Not going to try to reread this. I don't remember what I said, but I also log stuff. So it's written down somewhere. Something about being a part of the universe. And this one is, I'm committed to my path. And I tried to kind of color a path leading to the horizon. That's me. The cool thing about making these is, at the end of the year, you can look at all the things, all the positive things you told yourself. Because we're real good at saying dumb shit to ourselves. We're real good at going, oh, I can't do that. Oh, the world is against me. Blah, blah, blah. We have that down pat. We're not as good as saying nice things to ourselves. And again, writing it down, turning it into a piece of art of some sort, it has a power in it. It has a power in it. At the end of the year, I have a few more of these. I just don't know where I sat them. At the end of the year, you have a whole deck. And you could do one of two things. Keep it. Remind yourself whenever, pull a card. Or you can gift that deck to someone. So when 2023 comes around, you can literally give it as a gift. That would just make my day for someone to do a whole deck of cards that was personally made by them. Another thing that you can do is, one of my favorite things to do is pretty pieces of paper in a vase or a globe of some sort that you write little rewards on for yourself. Let's see. You're going to have blue days. You're going to have sad days. You're going to have days where it's like, I don't want to be an adult today. I don't want to do this. And it's just going to happen. You can't avoid it. So if you pick out your little piece of paper and you say, whatever's on the paper is what I'm going to do, because you wrote the stuff. So, and it'll say stuff like foot soak, sweet treat, or whatever you like that you can do for yourself that doesn't call for anyone else to help you with it, anyone else that's just involved, it's just you. Then you're going to do that. And that also has a power. It also has a mood altering thing to it. You know what I mean? So you can do something like that. And I did skip an idea. I know I did. Oh, I'm gonna do an exercise vlog. So what it is, a few pounds from now, because your girl's not recording and stuff like this. Not right now. Yes, I know. I am a goddess, but I'm not doing that. So in a few pounds from now, I plan to record myself every day for 5 minutes getting my jam on. 5 minutes. I found a whole bunch of videos on YouTube that will assist me with this. So I'm just going to do it. And for 6 months straight, I'm going to have this video vlog that I'm going to put together and watch it and not necessarily share it. We'll see. But I want to do that. Like, I want to do it. I want to have that thing. You know how people take the pictures of themselves every day in the same spot and blah, blah, blah. Well, I want to have this video of me jiggling all for 6 months. Okay. The other thing you could do for like meal prep is, and I don't have one of my, wait a minute. I might have one. But you can do menu cards. And I don't know what I did with my example one, which I'll probably find after. Oh, found it. Look at me being an adult. So I made menu cards because I don't want to eat the same exact thing every day for my meal plan. I want to spice it up. So then on the back, it has the instructions. But I just made these. I made a couple of these so I can have some recipes. Do that for yourself, because telling yourself that you're going to do the meal plan or telling yourself that you're going to make the dinner, you will push it to the back if something else jumps in front of you. You just will. Doing all this and getting all this effort done, that has a better incentive of getting you going. Okay? So let's go back to chat. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't even know where it ended. Thank you. And remember, I have an art background, so I like to do a lot of, artsy stuff like this. But literally, you can just write words. There's a link also in the description where you can get those cards from Amazon, but you don't have to get the cards. You can use what do you call them? Index cards if you want to. However you want to do it. Just make it a visual thing that you can hold in your hand. I like these because they're small, and again, they're a deck, so I can put the deck together and give it away, because that's my plan to do. I am obviously missing some things. Yeah, tell me about it. Where's my sign? Wait, hold on. This was given to me from the glorious and wonderful Dee Blair Good. And she also gave me this because she just knows me. And I wanted, watching her channel, another channel that you guys got to get on. She's so amazing. Let's see. Yeah, that combination would suck. Ricardo. PA? Is that positive affirmations or something? I'm not sure. Yes, a stone garden. Are you kidding me? I'm trying to get you all in. I really am. What tarnation? I need to make menu cards for my daughter. I'm saying it's changing my life. Something so simple is changing my life, because I absolutely, guys, I would starve. I would starve, honestly. I don't know what that one is about. I'm sorry. Yes, and see, nail on the head. People like us, creatives and caregivers, and if you're a creative caregiver, hello, goodbye. We will put ourselves last. And you know the whole thing with, and that's coming up. Now, segment 6 is to remind yourself about the first segment, and that is give yourself permission to be included. Because there's a whole movement about put yourself first, and people line up behind you and this, that, and the third. And that came about because people were putting themselves last. But I don't think putting yourself first is the answer. I think including yourself is. Not excluding yourself is the answer. I mean, my kids are always going to come first. But I can't do anything for my kids if I'm not taking care of me. Hard pill to swallow, but it's truth. So, let's see. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, we're doing links. So yeah, that's where we are right now. We're reaching the end. You guys made it to the end and it was virtually painless. You still have work to do. So you're going to take away homework for this. Important. Let's see. So I'm going to read this because I want to get this right. If you get nothing else from this, please get this small part. Not asking you to put yourself first and make everything line up behind you. All or nothing thinking is why we usually fail. So don't put yourself first. Just be sure to include yourself. Okay? So you have your contract. You have your goal. You have your ranking, your priority list, and you have your breakdown list. You have everything there, and you were born with the tools you need to pull it off because you know you. Give yourself some time to spend it with you, to be the best you that you can, so that you can be that other great person out, doing everything in the world. So that's pretty much all I have for you. I hope that some of this resonates with you because wellness, I think 2022 needs to be the year of wellness. It really does. It really does. So, wait a minute. Hold on. Whoo, I did it. I made it. Anybody have any questions for me? Yeah, I think we're not even 8 left. If you have any questions, anything else that you wanted me to clarify or go over, just hit me up. And if you think of them after the stream, that's fine. I'm easy to find. You can reach me on Facebook, and you can email me at author@yahoo.com. I'm not going to be able to be found here. This is my last content creation for my AuthorTube channel. So thank you for being here with me. Thank you for being a part of this. Thank you, everybody that's involved with the winter retreat. I have wanted to do a retreat for so long, and it was killing me. And just as I was planning one where we all can hang out and meet somewhere in the middle of the country, COVID decided to say, fuck all that. So you can't do it. But that's fine because we have virtual retreats and we'll make those work until we can meet in person. So that makes me really happy. Let's see. Thank you. Oh, girl, what you talking about? I follow you. I follow your lead. I can't read all of that. I'm sorry. Exactly. Like, and again, people, include yourself in the mix. I can't say it enough. We're all guilty of not doing that. So let's not be guilty of it in 2022. Thank you. You guys rock. You guys rock. So yeah, I was going to say that. See, Portia, look, me and Portia, we be thinking alike. Happy New Year, everybody. Make this new year the year of you, the year of wellness, the year of including yourself. And like I said, at the end of this packet, there's a lot more stuff in there that you can have fun with. Utilize however you want, use what you want, don't use what you don't need, pass it on, however you want to roll with it. However you want to roll with it. So thank you. Did I really do this on time? You guys don't have any idea how much I stressed that I would not get this done in time. I'm glad you had fun. I'm glad you had fun. And again, hit me up if you need to. I may not be here, but I will be around. Super villain, where you been? I miss you. Okay, everybody, I'm gonna call it. Even though we have 4 minutes left, I think everybody kind of got the gist of what was going on. And again, the packet will be available. I may update it with some newer stuff later on down the line, but if I do, I'll let the community know so it can get passed around. Okay. Love you all. Bye.